Strong vac retract has started.
Stage 2, RP1 bleed. AFTS final setup started. Dragon is in auto idle.
Ground gas closeouts is starting.
Pogo bleed. Falcon 9 is in startup. Dragon is in countdown. FTS is armed for launch. Dragon, SpaceX, go for launch.
T-minus 15 seconds.
MVac ignition. M1D throttle down.
Stage separation confirmed.
Eco. Stage 2 propulsion is nominal.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You're joining us on a very sad day today because we've succumbed. We've got an electric car with us today, the Tesla Model 3. You know, no engine, no gearbox, no gears to shift, no noise. So, you know, we're all going to be driving these in future and it's going to be boring as chuff. So let's see if it's any good. Let's see about this hype about this face melting acceleration's a real deal.
And who knows, it might be all right.
Might be. We'll see.
Oh heck! No, I don't want to move.
Right. Do you need to adjust your mirrors or anything?
No.
Are you sure?
I am
Can I just show you how cool it is?
Go on.
Right, so go to car,
Yeah.
and then mirrors, and then you move it with this.
Oh yeah.
How cool is that? And then to move it like out, you flick it to the left and to the right.
Yeah. It's basically just it's an iPhone.
It's an iPad, isn't it? It is. I mean, that is. I mean, it's a 15-inch iPad. I mean, the lad we borrowed it off.
Yeah.
How old are you? When I was like 29, and he said, "Yeah, you'll figure it out in 2 minutes." He said, "He said it's only older
That's
people."
weird though. There's a button there to open the glove box on the screen. Why ain't there just a button?
Because buttons are horrible.
Buttons are.
I like this
so
though. When you open the door,
2020.
it just opens.
Oh, yeah.
Like for you.
They've just done everything they can to make everything electric, haven't they?
And to make it really futuristic.
Yeah.
Like no dials.
Yeah. Where's handbrake?
There's no handbrake.
Is it on?
So to get it going,
Yeah.
the right hand stalk down.
Oh yeah. It's a bit of pressure in the brake.
Yeah.
Oh wow. It knows that there's a car.
Wait
there.
until you see when you get going. It can track pedestrians and you see them on the screen. It's absolutely nuts, is what it is. And I'm not just saying it like I live in a technological world and have done for a long time.
Yeah.
But it's very impressive.
Like a golf buggy.
It is like a golf. I was wondering what the sound is. Yeah, golf buggy.
It's a golf buggy.
A really freaking fast
that
one.
regenerative braking is that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, as soon as you take your foot off the accelerator, it's really quite harsh, but you get used to it really quickly.
Yeah, it's like the brakes on.
Yeah, you don't really need to use your brake unless you're at speed.
Oh, this is weird, man. This is going to take some getting used to, actually.
Yeah, I mean, for the viewers at home, I've driven it here, so I've already had this experience. This is Ollie's first time ever driving.
Yeah, this is literally the first foot I've stepped in a Tesla.
Well, in an electric car, isn't it?
Yeah, any electric car, actually, yeah.
I think this will spoil perhaps some other electric car experiences because I think it's a pretty top-end experience, yeah.
What the? Oh, it's a spaceship, isn't it?
It's mental.
It knows that was a lorry as well.
It knows everything. It's 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
It knows everything, and what we haven't figured out yet is if it wants to kill us or not.
Yeah. Maybe Elon Musk's put a bit of something in the firmware, and after a while they're all gonna want to, take over and do some Skynet job on us.
100%, they're going to become self-aware.
Yeah, run us all over.
The end of the human race. It's going to be a Family Guy sketch waiting to happen, isn't it?
The Model 3 comes in 3 variants. Standard, which is rear-wheel drive only and has a claimed range of 278 miles. The long-range dual motor, which means 4-wheel drive and a claimed 360-mile range. And this version we have, the Performance Dual Motor, which has a claimed 352-mile range, but is the fastest to 0 to 60 at 3.1 seconds. This car features the red paint option, which is another £2,100 over the standard white. All the other colours are an £1,100 option. This white interior is also an £1,100 option.
So what we need to do now is we need to navigate to the nearest supercharger because we've only got 65 miles of.
Right.
So
I keep wanting to look down there at Speedo.
I know it's there.
Yeah.
So just be careful because it gets fast and it gets fast quick.
Because it's rapid. I'm not a fan of that regenerative braking, you know. I kind of want to ease off and let it go. Your foot's always got to be on the accelerator, hasn't it? It's a bit of a strange feeling, really.
Right. What this also does, when you put into the sat nav that you want to go to a supercharger,
Yeah.
it conditions your battery for optimal charging.
Oh, wow.
So because obviously if you've got a cold battery,
yeah, it's not good.
It won't charge quickly enough. So it knows, it'll be starting to figure out now, right, okay, we'll be there in 34 minutes and it'll get the battery to optimal charging conditions before you get there.
That's very clever.
It's mental.
It's truly next generation, isn't it? Like, I think that's the takeaway from this.
Yeah.
This is where it's all going, isn't it?
I mean, how do you feel? I mean, I know you've only been driving it for 2 minutes, but how do you feel in the cabin?
I love that you can see everything.
Yeah.
You can just see it fall away, and I can literally see the road right in front of me.
Yeah.
This, I feel, you know, it's a sunny day today as well, and we've got the sun in here. You know, I feel like I'm outside.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't
In a
it?
little greenhouse.
What is strange is I'm talking consciously quieter.
Yeah.
Because A, how quiet it is without any engine noise, and B, there's so much glass in here
Yeah.
that it's like you sat in a greenhouse
Yeah.
and you can hear yourself reverberating off the...
The noisiest thing in here is the air conditioning. I feel like people should be like looking at it like, wow, look at that.
I know.
People don't really.
No, they're not really that bothered because I think they're quite understated, but I totally agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone should be looking at it.
I feel like it's really special.
Yeah.
But nobody bats
No one
an eye at
cares.
it.
No one cares. Like, I totally agree, but this is the future.
Yeah.
Like, if we went back to the 90s and this was released, I know, and this sounds a bit strange, but I think it would have that effect, but there's just so many new cars released all the time now, like, I think people just, like, it's just overkill, innit?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
content overload.
Yeah.
Just to be seen there, sorry. You can direct your air flow from the
Oh
screen.
my god.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? Like, this isn't like getting in a BMW or an Audi or even a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or anything. It's totally unique.
What it is, I think, right, is Elon Musk is quite engaged in how things are designed with SpaceX and obviously Tesla.
Yeah.
And I've heard him talk about this first principles approach to stuff. And what it is it's like a physics thing, and they like boil everything down to like its bare bones and start from scratch.
Yeah.
So he's like looked at the car and gone like, right, let's just think again about what a car should be and how it should work.
Yeah.
And that's basically what they've done, innit?
Yeah, you're driving around in an ethos, in a culture.
Yeah.
Like, you can feel a Tesla culture, can't you? Like,
Yeah.
it is very much that. They've gone, right, how can we reinvent the wheel?
Yeah.
And how can the car become just part of your life? And I suppose, all these cars are set up for, within the next 5 years, maybe not even that, you'll be able to just be on your phone at home and you go, right, I'm going to Tesco.
Yeah.
You'll put it in on your phone, you'll just walk to your car, open up, get in it, and it will drive you there.
Yeah.
You won't have to do anything, you won't have to, it will just do it. And whether this is good or not, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because I think it's really boring.
Yeah.
And the art of driving is going to be under threat in some respects.
But we've got to remember that 90% of people aren't bothered about driving.
I'd say 99% of people aren't bothered about driving,
Yeah.
and I think a lot of people just want to sit in comfort and want to go places safely and want a massive boot.
Yeah.
One of the things that you can't get away from is Tesla have not just won an initial battle, they've won the war on charging infrastructure.
Yeah.
So we're on our way to a supercharger now in Leeds that's going to give us 172 miles or something with a 15-minute charge.
Yeah.
Well, that's quite impressive, I think.
I think so. That was my reservation about electric cars. Oh my god, I just put my foot down there for the first time. It's savage.
it's rapid, mate.
Yeah. Anyway, my reservation was until the battery technology gets to a point where you can fully charge it in 5 minutes like you would when you're refueling your car with
Yeah.
thingy. then they're not going to cotton on. But we'll get there. I guess.
Well, I think we that's telling you might crash because you were going quite quickly. There's lots of safety kit in here. I mean, it's a bit nuts actually, the kind of things it can do.
Oh my god, I've never experienced anything like that before.
I've not either. We've not even got onto the performance yet. 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds.
That's insane.
I think a note on the interior as well is there's nothing in here that doesn't need to be in here.
No.
And everything's very well integrated, so you can't see any speakers, you can't see any. There's just nothing here that really doesn't need to be here, which is you know.
It'll probably date quite well. I know we've said before about cars and how physical buttons will help cars date better because the screens will be out of date.
Yeah.
But this is like overkill to the point where it's that minimal in here. If we do keep these type of screens, you know, in 10, 20 years, it'll probably be quite, you know.
Yeah, I think because it's quite arty and quite designy, I think this will be one of those cars that in 50 years we'll look back on like those crazy Citroens from the past where they're like still a bit cool.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I think this will date really well. I don't know why, but I don't know. We'll see, won't we?
We will see. I'm not sure. I don't want to say because it's just a completely new thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So just arriving at the Tesla dealership. I thought they'd got rid of all Tesla dealerships, but obviously not. So we're in Leeds. They've got a Supercharger here.
Hopefully it'll be free. Yeah, hopefully it'll be free.
I wonder if that's a problem with these, whether you go to a Supercharger and it's full of folk. But
well, no, it looks like there's a few, to be fair. Slick garage, innit? Oh, there's another Tesla driver with his polo shirt on and his chinos.
And his Apple Watch.
Yeah, and his Apple Watch. I've not read the instruction manual, but we're now going to try and figure out how to charge it. And I don't know if you do it from inside the car. I don't think that's how you do it.
I think that's meant to go up automatically.
What?
Oh, there, look.
Like that? Right, okay, cool. That was quite easy. Is this Model 3 ready? Does that matter? Yeah, it is.
That's it, we're charging, I think.
That's it. That was really easy, to be fair. I thought it might have been a bit more difficult, but obviously not because it's Tesla and everything's mint.
So shall we have a look in here, look? Because we've got something on the dashboard that tells us.
Let me jump in the driver's side. So right, okay, we're at a Supercharger. Now I don't know if this is a V2 or a V3 Supercharger. I'd have to ask the guys in the shop. Now if it's a V2, which is what makes up the majority of the 600 chargers, this is 150 kilowatts, which means basically in about 15 minutes, so after you've played a few games on the enormous iPad, you've, been for a coffee, had a wee, you've basically got just shy of 200 miles worth of range. That's how fast these chargers are.
That's quite impressive. So we've got here, look, it's saying 700 and it keeps changing, but it's hovering around 790 miles an hour.
It's charging at. It's currently at 200 kilowatts, so that would make me think that this is a V3, a brand new charger.
I would have thought so at the dealership.
Yeah. So this is remarkably quick.
So in that time that I've just been filming you, in like literally 2 minutes, we've added 22 miles.
Yeah, you certainly wouldn't want to get a shock off it.
No, that'll kill you, that.
I don't think it'd kill you, mate. I think you'd turn into dust.
Vaporise.
You'd be like, where's he gone?
Yeah, that's impressive though, that actually.
Yeah, it's
700. We're adding 746 miles an hour. It's just sort of plateaued there.
So in about 20 minutes, we'll have a full battery.
That's impressive.
So we might as well just hang around and just get a full battery.
I need a pickle, so we'll go for a pickle and I'll get a coffee and that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've added a few, we've added over 100 miles, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've been there,
120 odd miles we've added.
We've been there 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Pretty good that actually.
Yeah, we were charging for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We had a little wander around the extremely futuristic.
Playing some funky deep house in there, weren't they?
Yeah. It was very like they're presenting themselves more almost like an interior design company meets tech company rather than a car company.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting, I think.
Yeah.
You're not buying a car, are you, with a Tesla? You're really not.
They're trying to go do something else, aren't they?
There's some people doing crack there.
Oh wow.
Mental. Crack's it's dangerous. It's crack.
Crack's underrated.
So I think what we need to do now, you need to floor it.
Right.
You need to experience that face melting. Can you tell me when you're going to do it though, please? Because
Oh my god!
oh my god!
It's green.
What the? It's absolutely obscene, isn't it? It's not.
I could feel my vision going.
I could feel the blood rushing to the back of my head.
That's not real.
It shouldn't be legal, that. Should it? That's like Superbike quick.
That was ridiculous.
It's Superbike quick.
It's quite disconcerting because there's no noise, there's no drama, there's aircon going and all this stuff going, and then you put your foot down and your vision goes and you need to tense your legs like you're in a fight.
That hurt my neck.
That is absolutely ridiculous.
I think we should do it again though. Do it down here.
Really?
Yeah, hang on a minute. Wait, do it from a standing start.
Alright, okay.
Like, it's mental. Right, you ready?
3, 2, 1, go.
It's that when it goes from
like a spaceship.
It's when it goes from 50 to 60 and you're just like...
Yeah, where a normal car you'd be changing gears and you'd be like losing speed, this just picks up its skirt and just goes for it,
yeah. He's mental.
Jesus Christ, that's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. We need to get it on some twisties.
Yeah. Right.
We're in Leeds City Centre at the minute.
We'll meet you just before we change and we go somewhere else. We get it on some twisties, not in Leeds. We'll just show you this. So we've got acceleration. You can put it in chill mode, and you said that it don't let you do the face melting thing.
You can't really do the face melting start in chill. It kind of there. It's for like your granddads. You're on the way to the golf club on a Sunday morning. You don't want performance. You know, it's about comfort.
Yeah. Right. Well, we'll pick this up and we'll see you on some twisty roads. Right. So we're just messing about with this on the way back. So here's the screen. We've got like that. I can't get over that with the
sort of the way it's scanning
the road, and it knows what vans are and it knows where cones are. It's mental. Right, do the thing on the indicator stalk. Watch this.
Oh, what the Rainbow Road?
Yeah. Why would you need that?
It's a bizarre function. We're now in Autopilot, so I think the idea is maybe you do it and you do a little dance. So I can sort of like go.
It's very strange, isn't it?
I gotta have more cowbell. It's a sketch from somewhere. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, like obviously Elon Musk's got some sort of he's got a personality, hasn't he?
Disorder.
Yeah. Right, how do we stop it?
I don't know how you turn it off.
Stop now. Right, okay.
So be careful, because you don't think you can turn it off.
No. Right, so press this. We're going to this toy box. This is good luck. Fart. Emission testing mode. So we fart on turn signal, and if we turn... Yeah, do it again. Right, so that's cool. We'll leave that on.
How does this work? Press the left... And you can do it, you can position it in the car.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it looks like you can...
Yeah.
Oh, so we can have it coming from the back.
You could have someone, like, your missus could be sat in the back. And... Oh!
Yeah, was that you, dear?
Someone's let out a big plap.
Right, okay, so far on demand, let's turn off. We'll leave it on turn signal because it's funny, isn't it? Romance mode. We don't want romance mode, do we? Mars.
Transform your mouth to the surface of Mars.
Right, well, because obviously Elon Musk's got an obsession with going to Mars. Santa mode. Spread holiday cheer year round with Santa mode.
This might be good for kids. Go on.
There's snow on the motorway as well. Oh, and your indicator is a bell. Wow. Right, okay, turn that off. So then what's this Rainbow? Oh, we've done Rainbow Road.
Done that, right, that's well annoying.
So yes, sketch pad.
Oh, you draw a
You
penis.
can draw.
I don't know what else to draw when I've got something blank. I just always draw a cock and balls. You're not going to do the...
Oh yeah.
And then the...
Yeah, oh yeah. But you just draw.
This is the other problem. I mean,
Yeah.
the last thing I'm doing right now is looking at the road.
Yeah. So there you go. Right. Well, we'll.
What's on entertainment?
Yeah. What is on entertainment? Jesus. Oh, these are games, aren't they? You can play with the games console that's in there.
Solitaire on. Play it.
Oh wow, yes, so you can select it as a passenger.
Alright, and then you could be playing
And then I can play
Oh,
solitaire.
that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I have no idea how to play solitaire though, so
Yeah.
cool. And obviously Mars is in the background as
And
well.
a Tesla deck.
Yeah,
Cock and balls there again.
so yeah, cool.
I mean, I don't know if you can get this one of these in the back as an optional extra, but that would be cool if you can. You know, like in the centre console there at the back for the kids, that would be quite good. Put all the greasy hands all over it.
Yeah, bit of jam and that, jam hands.
Right, we're going to press down on the stalk once for cruise control, standard cruise control, and then twice, 1, 2, and now we're in like a semi-autonomous driving mode. So now my foot's off the accelerator, and all I have to do basically is just hang on to the steering wheel really lightly. Just, you can't completely let go, otherwise it just says... Basically, they don't want to end up in court, in case you smash into that lorry over there. So now, this is completely guiding itself, so if we want to pull in now...
Obviously we're really childish, because we're laughing at that.
I forgot that it was still on. Right, so now we've... Right, let's do that again, sorry. It pulled it right, basically all you have to do is flick it over to the left a bit, and then it does it. So if we do it once more now, pull out. But it's basically driving for me. So I mean, if you were going on a long journey, you know, you bang it in the inside lane, and you could just. I mean, it does just do it for you. You don't have to look in your blind spot. I mean, you don't. When you do, don't not do it. But anyway, let's turn it off a minute.
It does a different part every time,
Now we hope you've enjoyed today's video and you found it right informative, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and make sure you join us next time on Twisties up here in part 2 in Yorkshire. Ooh, Yorkshire.